Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is another playthrough of Death Angel, the card game. Today we're gonna do two different things. We're gonna play a game as if we were two teams playing. That means I'm controlling 8 Space Marines instead of 6, which makes the game a bit easier, no doubt about that. And I'm doing that because besides I like that, I'm playing with a team from the expansion Space Marine expansion pack number 1. This is the team of the Chaplain Raziel. This is the Chaplain, and so this team has 3 orders: 4B, 16B, and 7B. That means you have to resolve that orders after the ones that just are 4, 7, and 17. So essentially, if you support the same round with the red team and the black team, you resolve first 4, then the 4B. So no big deal. Okay, so the Chaplain is very interesting because it is super defensive, but lacks offensive power. And it randomly appeared at this position, which is not very good. I have a problem because I have Raziel in this position and Raziel in this position, so I want Raziel within reach of the red terrain, but I need Raziel in front of the terrain. So if I move down with Raziel, I'll get Raziel up, but then even if Raziel could target this terrain, if genius dealers are moving up, they will escape Raziel. So this is a problem. I don't know if I'll try to fix it just by moving with a yellow team and just moving Raziel up, which would be nice. Okay, we'll see about that. So let's give a quick shuffle to every card just to see to show there's no cheating. And let's draw our first event card. This is Token from the Shadows. No effect as far as the text and movement is concerned, but we need to generate a major spawn on the red terrain and minor spawn on the green terrain. So that's not bad because all spawns come from the same side. Okay, so there's a little bit of changes for the void lock, okay, concerning the number of plebs and terrains, etc. Oh, I was doing that the wrong way. We need to play the void lock for 2 players. So let me fix that real quick. Okay, so we need 1 more blip on each side. That was yep, 7 blips on each side, and we need to rearrange a little bit the terrain. Now that's fine. Yeah, okay. So we need to travel through 1 more location, 1C. It's prepared here. All right. So yeah, I was doing that wrong because major spawn means 3 just dealers. I always forget that when I play a lot solo game, then change it to 2 players. So now you can see the 3 in the yellow triangle. It means major spawn. So now we'll reveal the change dealers, discard the event card, and we're ready to rock and roll. So let's see, what can we do? I would love to move with the red team and load the door. Valencia, I was very lucky having Valencia in range of the door, but at the same time I would love to attack here with Brother Leon. So I think I'll try to support with the yellow team, move with the red team, attack with the purple team, and I will attack too with, no, I will support with the black team. Let's see what happens. Let's resolve the orders. Yellow support, defensive stance. Let's give the support token to Brother Raziel. Black support, Arm of Contempt. When defending, your Space Marines gain +1 to the roll for each support token on their card. That's a very, very good ability. Let's give the support token to Chaplain Raziel. Fine. Now let's move with the red team. Each time one of your Space Marines activates a door, you may place 1 additional support token on that terrain card. Let's move up with Valencia, and let's move up with Brother Leon too. I think I'll change facing with Brother Leon. And now I'll activate the door with the launcher, placing 2 support tokens on it. And finally, we've got the flamer attack. When Brother Zael attacks, ignore all scouts rolled. Instead, slay a number of Gene Stealer in the swarm equal to the number rolled. So let's attack here with Brother Zael, and let's roll. Let's see what happens. This was not a roll. Now it is a roll. 5. Okay. Perfect. So we're lucky we didn't have to spend any support token. So defense roll for Chaplain Raziel. He gets +1 to his defense roll because he has 1 support token on him. So let's roll and add 1. This is a 6, so you can get to new highs with this ability. So 6 more than enough to defend against 1 Gene Stealer. Let's draw another event card. This is full scan. Just a blip pile. It's got the top card of the chosen pile. So let's discard obviously from this pile, and we will be traveling. So not bad. Let me think about that twice. Let me think if I want to travel right now. So next round. No, right now. We've got 2 support tokens on the door. Yeah, we want to travel. So let's discard this blip pile. I would say blip pile. This blip card. This blip. Okay. The top card. Yeah. And now we've got major spawn on the red terrain. Only 2 cards left. So we would have to spawn 3, but we don't have enough. And we'll spawn 3 on this side. 1, 2, and 3. We're out of blips on the right blip pile. Tanks move. This one moves up. And no other swarm contains tanks. So we're done. We're traveling. No blips here, so we discard the blips. And we've got 2 support tokens on the door, so it's time to slay those 2 Gene Stealers, obviously, which were causing a big trouble. And let's reveal our next location, which is going to be the Monitorium. Well, the best one, I think. The current player places 1 support token on any 2 Space Marines upon entering. So location 1C is always good or very good. This one was very good. We've got a permission tank here. We've got a door. Oh, that's nice. Doors are always nice to have. Here, I think number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. We've got the dark corner, position 4 from above. That's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's here. And finally, we've got the ventilation duct here. So no corridor, no green location. Yep, that's right. No green location on this location card. No green terrain. Sorry, on this location card. Yep. So 6 blips on the left side and 7 on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, and we're ready to go. So upon entering, I must not forget it, the current player places 1 support token on 2 Space Marines. That's really very good. Let's place them on Leon and on Valencia. On the other hand, I may resort to the heroic charge, maybe, and get rid of those 3 Gene Stealers. So having that in mind, maybe it's better to just yeah, I'll change the support token on Brother Valencia and place it on Chaplain Raziel again, which now is very well placed in front of the red terrain. That's perfect, and having Zael here is just very good. Alright, so now let's move with the purple team. Let's attack with the black team. Let's attack with the yellow team. Let's support with the red team. I should be changing facing, like facing right, left, right, left, right, left, or left, right, because where is Omnio here? Okay. Because in case I just draw the chaos of battle. I cannot just stand with the formation facing like that all the time. So let's see what can we do. Alright, so let's resolve the orders. Overwatch, red support, At the end of the event phase, each of your Space Marines may spend 1 support token to make 1 attack. Let's give 1 support token to... Let me think about that. Chaplain Raziel has 2. Brother Raziel has 1. To Brother Raziel. Yeah, definitely. Let me think about that. Yes. Brother Raziel. That's... Yeah, okay. Right. So 2, 2, and 1. Okay. Now, we've got 1 movement, purple movement. After resolving this card's action, you may look at the top card of the deck, then place it on the top or bottom of the deck. So, I want to move up with Brother Raziel. I want to change facing with both Brother Omnio and Brother Raziel. And support and activate the door, place 1 support token, and now get to look at the next event card, which is Temporary Sanctuary. Not very interesting for us because it has a decision marked instinct. Just a swarm of Gene Stealers, shuffle all cards from the chosen swarm into a smallest big pile. We're gonna use a heroic charge here, so no one will be left, and this one will be maybe killed, so not worth it. In exchange for 2 major spawns, so let's just place it at the bottom of the deck and try to get a more beneficial one. Yeah, and that's it. So now we've got the attacks. We've got first the traumatic blow, then the heroic charge. So traumatic blow: when Chaplain Raziel attacks a swarm in his position, the defender's swarm may not attack this turn. Okay, so Chaplain Raziel is fantastic. It's a very defensive one. He'll attack here and roll the die. He got no skulls, but note the text doesn't say when he hits. It says when he attacks a swarm in his position. So this swarm was attacked. He just will be stunned, and it will not attack on the... Let's mark it with, for instance, this token. Okay. All right. So let's place this token here to mark the swarm as stunned. And now we've got Metran, which could attack here, but no point in doing so because those 3 will be eliminated thanks to heroic charge. So let's move to the yellow attack, heroic charge. No target for Brother Raziel, but we can trigger the heroic charge. So instead of attacking with Brother Claudio, which is this one, you must lay up to 3 Gene Stealers within 1 range of him, ignore him facing, then roll a die, roll 0, Brother Claudio is slain. Okay, so let's trigger the heroic charge. Let's get rid of those 3 Gene Stealers. Let's roll the die. This is a 5, so he survives. Okay, so Gene Stealer attack phase. This one is a stunned, so he cannot attack. That's nice. And that's it. So let's move to the event phase. Let's draw an event card. Evasion. Okay, so we changed 2 major spawns for 2 minor spawns. That's good. When apply resolve an attack next card next round, you may only attack with 1 Space Marine. That's important. Let's keep the card here in order to remember that. Okay, so only 1 Space Marine from every team can attack instead of both. Minor spawn from the yellow and red terrain. So minor spawn here, yellow, no green terrain. That's bad. And here, and heads. No, that's too bad. Heads flank. Wow. So Chaplain Raziel is flanked. This is his like weak spot. I think his weak point. Okay, so his weakness. Too bad when they flank Chaplain Raziel, it's like a bomber. Yeah. Okay. So what can we do right now? I think we can move with the yellow team, support with the black team, maybe attack with on the other hand, I can move with the red team and load the door thanks to Leon. I will be wasted. Yeah, let's attack with the purple team, move with the red team, support with the black team, and support with the yellow team. So let's resolve the orders. Yellow support, defensive stance. It will have no impact, so let's just grab 1 super token and give it to Chaplain Raziel. Now, Armor of Contempt, support, black support. Let's give a support token to Let me think. Brother Mitrain, no doubt. Okay, and now red movement. So each time one of your Space Marine activates a door, you may place one additional support token on the terrain card. Okay, maybe it's worth noting this is the first gameplay of Death Angel we're watching. When it says your Space Marines, that means the red ones, not every Space Marine you control in the formation. Alright, so let's just let's make it step by step. Let's move down with Brother Leon. Now let's change facing with Brother Valencio. Now let's activate the door with Brother Leon, placing 2 tokens on it. Alright. And that's it for the red team. And now let's resolve the power part of attack, the flamer attack. When Brother Raziel attacks, ignore all skulls rolled. Instead, slay a number of Gistlers in the swarm equal to the number rolled. Okay, let's begin attacking here with Brother Omnio, which has no support token and just a standard attack. So he gets his guns, that's a big bonus. Let's slay that tail. Now let's attack with Brother Raziel here. So he needs to roll just 1 or more. That's a 5, more than enough. I remind you, he slays equal to the number roll. That's fantastic. He got 2 support tokens. I don't know what the card is like. Just that's right. Okay. So now defense roll. So Chaplain Raziel is using Armor of Contempt. That means he gains +1 to his roll. For each support token, he has 3. So he will roll a minimum of 3. He rolls a 5. More than enough to survive. So we can math out the defense rolls right now, which is fantastic. Okay, door has a token. Let's roll an event card. Cleansing Flames. Just a Space Marine, roll a die. If you roll a skull, slay 2 Ginsters, engage with him of your choice. So that doesn't tell you about within range and facing. So I guess we can choose Chaplain Raziel and attack with him. If we roll a skulls, we will slay that swarm. So no skulls. I don't know why I never rolled skulls when I got Cleansing Flames or when I tried to deactivate the Sport Chimney. Okay, this card comes with a major spawn on the orange terrain and with a major spawn on the green terrain. But we're lucky because there is no green terrain in this location. On the other hand, we've got 2 orange terrains. The Promethean Tank. 1, 2, 3, 3, and the Dark Corner. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's reveal the blips and let's hope. Oh, we're not lucky. Tanks move, so this swarm escapes the Promethean Tank, and this swarm moves up. Too bad. That was too bad. Oh. But on the other hand, I always just advise you to never blow up the Promethean Tank. This terrain can be discarded at the cost of rolling the die, and you kill every Ginster at that position, but if you roll 0, you also kill the Space Marine. Okay, so we fired the Flamer just too early. Now it would be fantastic. So let's see what can we do. So the green team moves with 7, the purple with 10. That's convenient because we can now move with both teams, attack with the yellow team and attack with the red team. That's very nice. Okay, so let's resolve the orders. Black Movement, the Litany of Hate. That's a fantastic card when you're not very experienced because it allows you to change facing of 2 other Space Marines. After resolving this card section, change the facing of up to 2 Space Marines belonging to any combat team or teams in the formation. So let's just move up with Mitrain. That's nice. And let's just turn around with Chaplain Raziel. Yes. That's the order resolved. Now we can change facing of 2 Space Marines. But I don't want to. They're facing. Yes, I can right directions, I think. Maybe I'll change the facing of Brother Zyle, I think. Yes, let's change the facing of Brother Zyle. And maybe Omnio. No, that's it. Okay. Now I've changed my mind. I'll keep a facing of Brother Zyle. I can change the facing of Brother Omnio. Yep, that's it. That's it. Okay. So, that was the Litany of Hate. Now for scouting. That's Purple Muffin. After resolving the scout section, you may look up the top card of the event deck, then place it off the top of the board. So I'll move up with Brother Zyle, and I'll stay still with Brother Omnio. And now I could activate the Promethean tank with Brother Zyle, but that would be just suicidal. I don't want to risk the life for my best Space Marine to a roll. If I roll 0, that's bye-bye to him, and really no point in discarding the orange terrain where we'll be traveling anyway. So now I get to look at the next event card. That's Out of Thin Air. Space Marine spawn 2 jesters behind him. Okay, I'll keep... I don't want to keep this. Minor spawns here and here and here means we're not traveling, so I'll try to get a major spawn on the red terrain in order to travel. So I'll just place it at the bottom. Okay, so that's it. Now time for the attacks. So red attack first, full auto. Brother Leon may attack up to 3 times. So let's attack here 3 times with Brother Leon. Let's roll for the first attack. We've got no skulls, so we have to reroll the attack and attack again. Now we got skulls, so we'll select tongues. Second attack, that's a 0, and third attack, that's a skulls again, so let's say 10s, that's fine, okay. And now, Brother Valencio is, where's Brother Valencio? Here, he has no targeting range, sadly. Now we get the yellow attack, heroic charge. Instead of attacking with Brother Cloud, you may select up to 3 Justinians within 1 range of him, ignoring facing the roll die. So I want to trigger the heroic charge and activate. Let's attack first with Brother Goriel here, instead of activating right away the heroic charge. So, Brother Goriel attacks here, he rolls the die. He rolls his skull, so this one is slain also. And now we trigger the heroic charge with Brother Claudio. We may target Genius Stealers, ignoring facing and within 1 range of him. So we'll just discard those 3 Genius Stealers and roll the die. Let's hope we don't roll a 0. If we do, that would be not a very big tragedy right now, but okay, he survived. So defense roll for Chaplain Raziel. He has 3 support tokens, has to roll 2 or more. He rolls a 4, he passes the roll, and that's it. So let's see what's our next event card. This is a Swarm. Too bad again. I did not want to have minus spawn. So place 2 gesture cards in each pile. That's inconvenient. And now minus spawn on the yellow terrain and on the orange terrain. That's one. So that delays our traveling, which is not very good. So tails flank. So this swarm is already flanking. So no effect. Okay. All right. Let's see what can we do. Did I remember to attack with just one Space Marine when we played Evasion? I'll check that later and just make a note if I forgot to do that. Sometimes I forget to do this kind of things. Okay, so time to plan. Let's see what can we do. We could play Armor of Contempt. Red team has attacked, so maybe it's time to move with them and just load more support tokens here, but we need to get rid of this Ancient Stealer behind Leon. And how can we do that? It's complicated. Yeah. Litany of Hate has been played. We find ourselves in a complicated position right now. Yeah, sure. So we'll have to play purple support, red movement, I think, black attack, and yeah, that's gonna be complicated. So let's play purple support. That's for sure. Black attack, red movement, and so what will we do with the yellow team? Should they move or should they support? I think I will just support with them, because I don't want to rearrange anything. So okay, let's resolve 4 orders. That's yellow support, defensive stance. Let's give 1 support token to Brother Ali, to Chaplain Raziel. Okay, sure. Purple support strategize. Let's give 1 support token to Brother Raziel. No, what was I thinking? To Brother Leon, for sure. Nope. Yes. To Brother Goriel. Yes. In fact, let me change my mind. Give another support token to Brother Goriel, the one that we got with defensive stance. No, that's fine. Okay. So 1 support token for Brother Goriel, 1 for Chaplain. I'll stand by my choice. Okay. So that's okay. Now, after resolving this order, we may move 1 swarm to an adjacent position and or move it to the other side of the shot. Let's move the swarm left and down and place it here. Okay. And now let's resolve red movement. So that's each time one of your Space Marines activates a door, you may place 2 support tokens on it. Okay. So I definitely do not want to move or change facing with any red Space Marine. I want to activate the door with Brother Leon placing. Oh, we've got just 1 support token left. There goes my careful planning. I think I'll change my mind and just choose to not support Brother Mitrain, just to have 1 spare support token in place on the door. That's 5 support tokens for us. Now time to use our dramatic blow. So black team attacks. Brother Mitrain will attack here and roll a die. That's the sconce finally. Okay, so let's slay the Jesuiter. And now Chaplain Raziel will attack in front of Brother Leon. So let's roll the die. And that's a sconce too. Oh, we were lucky. Okay, but he had like 3 support tokens, so no big deal. Okay, so attack in front of Brother Goriel. Let's roll the die. That's a 3. He passes. Attack in front of Chaplain Raziel. That's a 3. He passes 2. Oh, so far so good. Next event card. That's flanking maneuver. So move all swarms so that they are behind their engaged Space Marine. So in other words, every swarm flanks. That's a pain in the ass again. Random spawn on the red terrain. It's here. And on the orange terrain. It's here. We're not traveling. That's too bad. In here, so we're spending like a lot of time in this location. We will travel for sure next round. Yeah, no way we're not traveling next round. Okay, so no movement. Let's see what can we do. I think it's time to play the Armor of Contempt. Just could play Heroic Charge and get 3 off. 1, 2, nope. No way. So drawer is loaded like like hell. I think we'll play Litany of Hate and Red Attack in order to have the red team fire at these positions. And yep, so let's play Litany of Hate, full auto. Yellow team will just move this to, let me think. Do I want to? I have to tag 2 with the yellow team, and I have to move with the purple team. All right. So that's gonna be enough. I hope so. Triggering heroic charge would be very risky. We'll avoid it if I can. So let's resolve our orders. We've got Litany of Hate, so black movement, and then I may change the facing up to 2 Space Marines belonging to any combat team or teams in the formation. So I'll just turn around. Well, I'll just move down with Brother Matrain. Okay. Let me think. Yeah, I could activate the Promethean tank but why bother? And I'll just turn around with the Chaplain Raziel. He has first support tokens. Do I want to activate the Promethean tank and just get rid of that one just at the cost of rolling a die and die if I roll a 0? That would be risky, but maybe it's worth it. No, it is not. I don't think so. Yes, one support token. Okay. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. So now I may change the facing of to yeah, I definitely want to do that because I was counting on turning Valencia around in order to shoot here. But if I need to turn around with Goriel and Leon, that's too bad. That's too bad. So let's activate the Promethean tank and roll the die. Discard the Promethean tank. Discard this just to roll the die. That's his 3. He survives. Well, that was risky, but it was exciting. Okay, so now let's resolve a special ability. Change the facing of up to 2 Space Marines belonging to any combat team. So let's change the facing of Goriel and of Leon. Okay. So now, purple movement. I get to just look at the next event card, and discard or keep it. So I just want to move down with Brother Raziel. Yeah. And I'll turn around with Brother Omnio. And that's gonna be it. So let's look at the next event card. In case of battle change it for Space Marine facing. Well, we could take that. Problem is the minor spawns here. Yeah, not a big deal. They're more or less. Yeah, but it's not a tragedy. But on the other hand, let's just discard it. Let's place it on the bottom. Because if we hit like 2 major spawns, that'd be even better. Okay, I've got 5 support tokens on the door. So that's it for the purple movement. Let's resolve the red attack full auto. So Brother Leon attacks 2 times. Let's begin attacking. Let me think. In front of Brother Goriel, let's roll the die. He rolls the skull, so lucky. Okay. Second attack. In front of Chaplain Raziel. That's a hit too. The third and final attack. In front of the Chaplain again. That was a miss, so nothing to do about that. So okay, yellow attack, heroic charge. Let's begin attacking with Brother Goriel here. Roll the die. That's a miss. Let's roll the attack. And that's a miss again. Too bad. So that means we should trigger the heroic charge with Brother Claudio in order to slay this Mountain Stealer. That would be too risky. So do I want to risk Brother Claudio's life over Leon's? Maybe, because the odds are better. 0 will kill Brother Claudio, but 0 or 1 will kill Brother Leon. Leon is worse than Claudio. Claudio is better than Leon. But that's a hard choice. I'll trigger the heroic charge. Okay, so I'll kill one Justiciar, ignoring phasing within 1 range of Brother Claudio, and roll the die. If I get 0, he will be slain. Okay, so defense roll for Chaplain Raziel. He has to roll more than 1, and he rolls 5, so he's good. Next event card. Circle for the Shadows. Choose a Space Marine with at least 1 support token. Discard all his tokens. That's too bad. Okay, let's choose Smith Ryan. He has 1 support token and discard his support. Major spawn from the red terrain. That means 3, but we only get like 2 left. So, and minor spawn from the green terrain. No green terrain. Heads move. It really doesn't matter if you forget to move heads, because right now we're traveling. We're out of blips. We discard this one. We have like 5 support tokens. That was too much, and we discard every single Stealer. There are just 3. And we travel, so we reveal our location number 2. This is the black holes. It's always the black holes, I don't know why. Okay, so the current player chooses Swarm if able and spawns 2 Justiciar on it. If 0 swarms in the formation, this is no effect. So we game clean, no effect. That's nice. I wanted to prevent that. Let's refill the blue piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. Yeah, we've got to reshuffle the Scourge and Stealers and place 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's rearrange the terrain. Corridor here. Door here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Yeah, monitoring was position number 5. I was just verifying. Okay, checking. Promethean tank again, but this time here. And the ventilation duct's position. And ventilation duct here, so that's it. No dark corner and this location. Yep, nice. So because we came clean, we've got like 1 free turn to plan, and maybe it's time to rearrange. They're not very bad placed, but I think we could use the Chaplain here at the ventilation duct even better. So we could move with the Goriel yellow team, and let's support with every Space Marine just to have more support tokens. We're 7 5 support tokens left short, so that's it. Let's just off the order. Well, okay, I'll just get 3 support tokens, no special ability that can be applied, so let's give them to. I need at least 1 Space Marine with 1 support token if I draw. It's token from the shadows again, so I'm placing on Leon 1. Second support token goes to Mitrian, always good to have 1 of them. And third support token goes to maybe Raziel, maybe Chaplain is always nice. Okay, that's right. Okay, Chaplain, perfect. So now we'll solve the yellow movement. We'll move down with Goriel. He can teleport to anywhere, but I just want to move down with him. And okay, I'll activate I think both terrain cards and risk. So I'll place 1 support token on the door with Brother Claudio, and I'll try to deactivate the Promethean tank with Brother Goriel and roll the die. So I just get rid of this terrain, roll the die. This is a 0, Brother Goriel is slain. That's what I never recommend to do that. Okay, formation shifts. See, really, it was not worth it, but I usually do that for my playthroughs just to give it a little bit of excitement to that. We can always draw a rescue Space Marine, okay, so not a big deal. Yep, so everything's set. Next event card. That's a number. Discard support tokens from each Space Marine that is engaged with at least one swarm. That's fine. No effects. And one minus spawn on the. That's too bad. Minus spawn on the orange terrain. We could have taken that. Minus spawn on the red terrain. Close flank. No close. That's okay. So let's also for orders. Let's play black attack. Red movement, yellow support, and purple movement. Yes, okay. So, yellow support, let's give one support token to, I don't know, Brother Claudio. Yes, he needs it right now. Now, to Brother Mitraille. On the other hand, to Brother Clyde. No, Brother Mitraille. Okay. So, red movement on my brothers. I'll move up with Brother Leon. Stay still with Brother Valencio. Turn around with Brother Leon. Activate the door, placing 2 support tokens on it. We're out of support tokens again. Okay. That's it. So, Papa movement. Really don't want to move with the purple team. Well, I'll turn around with Omnio, and that's it. So let's look at the next event card. This is a supply. No, I don't want to do that. I'll have to choose the Space Marine, move all support tokens from him to from the rest of all of the Space Marines to him. That would be a disaster. Just reallocating 2, 3, 7. I've got like 9 support tokens. That'll be a disaster. So I'll have to just place it at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Okay. And finally, we've got our traumatic blow. So the chaplain attacks here. He rolls a die. That's a skulls, but even if he had missed, the traumatic blow would have its effect carried out and would have stunned. That's wrong. Okay. Nice. So next event card. Let's see what it is. That's second wind. Choose Space Marine. Each time he rolls a 0 while defending next round, the attack misses. Major spawn on the yellow terrain, on the red terrain. That would be fun if we choose Chaplain Raziel, giving him, and we support with him, giving him like plus 4 for his defense roll, and the 0 would be like a mess too. But let's choose Brother Leon to mark this effect. So if Brother Leon rolls 0, the attack misses if he has to defend. Major spawn on the door, 1, 2, 3. And this one moves. That's bummer. Okay, well, not big, no big deal. And major spawn on the ventilation duct. So 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty. So tanks move. This one moves down. That's a pity. Okay. That's a pity. Definitely a pity. We could resort to the heroic charge and try to slay 3 units here, but if I roll 0, I will lose Brother Claudio, so I don't want to do that, definitely. Brother Leon has just moved, that's a problem, so I'll have to move with the yellow team, attack with the purple team, support with the... support with the red team, and support with the Armor of Contempt. No support tokens out there. So maybe we can change our plan and play black movement in order to turn Raziel around and make him fire here. But that would be too risky because we have to attack 3 times here and get 3 hits. That would be too risky. So yeah, let's just play it that way. All right. So supports have no effect in the sense of I've got no more support token left. But we can always use the special abilities of Overwatch and Arm of Contempt. Let's just off for the yellow movement. I want to move Claudio up to this position. He can teleport anywhere in the formation. Okay, and just instead of just moving to adjacent positions, so that means Zal comes down here, and that's gonna be it. Yep, and finally we get to attack with the framer attack. So let's attack in front of Zal and roll the die. He rolls a 5, so that means he gets to slay every single Just Stealer. Remind you, instead of making the skulls count, he just looks at the number rolled. And now we attack with Brother Omnio here. Let's roll the die. He gets no skulls. That's too bad. Okay, not a big deal. Defense roll for Chaplain Raziel. He rolls a 1, but since he's supporting, he has the Armor of Contempt, so when defending, your Space Marines gain +1 to the roll for each support token of the card. So that 1 becomes a 5 because he has 4 support tokens on him. So that's really, really nice. Next defend card. Out of Thin Air Instinct, to Space Marines, spawn 2 Jesters behind him. So since we will get minus spawn over here, it would be very intelligent to spawn at the back of any Space Marine facing left in order to drop those 2 from here, and then we will have no spawn from here. So let's choose. Wow, that would be very risky. I can choose Brother Leon. This effect goes away. Or I could choose Mitrayan. Choose Mitrayan, I think. Yes. And spawn 2 Genestealers behind him. 1 and 2. And now we've got to spawn at the orange terrain. There is no 1, and at the red terrain, but we've got no blips, so that means we're traveling. We discard the remaining blips. We've got 3 support tokens here, so we can just no problem slay those 2 and 1 more here. And we travel to the next location, which is going to be location number 3. Location number 2. Let me check it out. Where we were in the black hole, so location number 3, yeah, for sure. That's it. So location number 3. This is the Wrath of. It is almost always the Wrath of Baal Chapel. Okay, that's the easiest one. I don't know what. Maybe I have to shuffle 2 times the cards next time. I'm not sure. Shuffling. Well, this is not relevant. We've played just 3 times on tabletop, but. Out of these 3 times, we've got the Wrath of Baal Chapel on the black holes 2 times. Okay, so possible, but not very, very, very strange. But okay, let's rearrange the terrain. A door here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, in that corner here. Is it alright? Yeah, it is alright. Okay. Let's refill the blips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So now place the artifact upon entering on any position inside of the formation. The artifact is this location. If we activate the artifact, we get like 1 extra life for failed for a missed defense roll. So I want to place it in front of 1 Space Marine that's gonna move. That means not Claudio. In front or next to. Since it would be okay to move with Brother Leon to activate the door, I will place it in front of the. I'll place it here. Okay. Yep. And that's it. So now we get to plan, and I think I'll play the black attack, red movement, yellow support, and purple movement. Yeah. So yellow support. Let's give one support token to mid-terrain. Sure. Red movement. Let's move Brother Blanche down, and let's turn around with both Space Marines. Let's activate both terrains, so the artifact goes to the red team. I can use it only for the red team. Okay. Now Brother Leon activates the door, placing 2 support tokens on it because of her ability. And now we've got the purple movement, so definitely want to turn around with Brother Raziel. And that's it. We get to look at the next event card. This is Center Formation. Oh, a very good card. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. Every time any Space Marines resolve a move plus activate action, I get 1 support token. That's a very, very good card. On the other hand, it has like major spawns here, but it's fine. Here and here. So, okay, I will be able to attack with the Flamer and use Armor of Contempt, maybe. No, I cannot use Armor of Contempt, so how will I deal with... let's see. I think I'll keep that. Okay, because, yeah, I will be depleting this side. Not bad. In fact, we will be traveling, isn't it? Yeah. If we draw like 3 here and 3 here, we'll be traveling. So let's keep that and let's just move out. Okay, so that's purple movement. Black attack, traumatic blow. When Chaplain Raziel attacks us from his position, the defender swarm may not attack this turn. So I'll attack here, in this position. Let's just take the attacks here and roll. That's sconce, even better. So this swarm is stunned, so he will not attack. Perfect, so no defense roll whatsoever. Let's roll the event. We know what it is. It's Center Formation. Let's keep it here just to remind us of the special ability. So we got major spawn on the dark corner. 1, 2, and 3. Close move. These swarms will move up. And we've got 1, 2, and 3 here. And let's see. This has no close. Close more movement. Okay. So we travel. That was very lucky. We depleted just one blip pile, and the other one was just like not touched. So okay. So we've got 2 support tokens on the door. Let's use them to slay. Let me think. Tanks here. And we move to our final location, which is number 4. Genius Dealer again. I might want to check out how the random system works here. I think out of the 3 times I've played on Tabletop Simulator, every single time Genius Dealer was our final showdown. So okay. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 5 blips on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. Let's rearrange the terrain. Dark corner here. Ventilation duct here. Okay, so corridor here. No yellow terrain on this final location. And sports unit here, if memory serves me well. Yep. Upon entering, move all swarms to the red terrain on the south of formation, then spawn 1 Blood Lord on each red terrain car. If both Blood Lords are slain, Space Marine win. So this game looks very similar to the previous one, I think. So let's spawn the Blood Lords here and here. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swarm, which we get at -1 to our defense roll. That would be really like very, very funny and amazing to have Chaplain Raziel defend here with, I don't know, like 5 or 6 support tokens and stop this one. That would be incredible. Has just used the traumatic blow. This is kind of a bummer. But we have not attacked with the purple team, so that's okay. So let's remember each time we resolve a move action, we get 1 free support token. So I think the only thing left is just to attack with everything we've got. Let's attack with the red team. Let's. I cannot afford the luxury of losing Brother Claudio, so let's move with Brother Claudio. Let's support with the black team. Let's attack with the flame attack. Let me think about that, because if I attack with Brother Claudio, it's like I'll attack here with Valencia. Let's attack it too with Brother Claudio. It really doesn't matter. And I could lose the entire yellow team. Let me think about that again. Yeah, no big deal. No, I'd rather move with him. I have enter formation, so that will give me another support token. Let's resolve our orders. So Arm of Contempt. Let's give 1 support token to Brother Raziel. Yellow movement. I'll just let me think about that. I'll just stay still with Brother Claudio. It's fine. I could move here and try to activate the support chimney, but no. If I move here, Brother Omnio won't be able to attack here, so it's not like a very wise move. Who did I give the support token to? Brother... I think I gave it to Brother Valencia instead. Brother Raziel. Yes, let's give support token to Brother Valencia. Alright. And but no, you know what? It doesn't matter. Now after resolving our I will not move or change phasing. I will just resolve into formation and give the other support token to Brother Raziel, so it's fine. Okay. To Brother Raziel? Yes, to Brother Raziel. Alright, Brother Omnio, yeah, okay. Now, let's go. Let's get to the attacks. So, flame attacks comes first. I'll attack Brother Omnio, this big sword. Let's roll the die. This is skulls, perfect. Let's just lay the heads, which is in the minority. Okay. Now, let's attack with Brother Raziel here, using the flamer attack. He rolls a 2, that's not enough. I'll just reroll, spending 1 support token. Now he rolls a 1, that's not enough, so I'll spend another support token to reroll the attack. And now he rolls a 0, so I definitely want to spend the last support token to reroll the attack and get a 2. It's too bad, not enough, but okay, I have to take that. So I'll just slay tanks and tanks. It really doesn't matter at that point, because the butler has 2. Well, that's very unfortunate. I was counting out rolling out 3, 4, 5 on 3 rolls, but we were not lucky. Okay, but on the other hand, Chaplain Raziel now can survive. So red attack, full auto. Brother Leon may attack 3 times. So let's begin with Brother Valencia. Let's see if we can take care of this stealer here, this brother, and just easy our victory conditions. That's a skull, so we have slain this one. That's okay, good. And now we'll attack with Brother Leon here 3 times. First attack, that's a hit. Let's get rid of the tails. Second attack, this is skulls again, so let's get rid of the cross. And third and final attack, this is a miss, so I will reroll the attack. And this time is skull, so we've slain the second Bradler. We've won the game. That's a pity. We lost to Brother Goriel to the Promethean time, our our worst enemy. I was counting just on kind of drawing a rescue Space Marine and just getting him back. But okay, not bad. So we've lost just 1 Space Marine because we were trying to do silly things and deactivate the Promethean tank. When in fact, the Promethean tank had no G0 in front of itself. So okay, but I think the game was not bad, good. I'd love to see other final locations other than just Luller. Okay, anyway, so we'll upload more games. I hope you've enjoyed this one. See you next time. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.